Hi crafty friends, it's Tracy Hines, aka Nanner Banana. And in today's video, we're going to be making these really cute photo pockets. They can hold tags or smaller pieces of ephemera, and when nothing's in them, they've got a nice look with the photos. I use the Train to the West digital kit that you can find on my Ko-Fi shop. And I will also link that in this video's description. That way it'll make it nice and easy for you to find. Okay, let's get started. So the first thing you'll need is a legal size envelope. I did coffee dye mine. And we are going to fold these to be, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we want the part that's showing to be 5 inches. And I'm just going to use this as my guide. That way it'll make it a little bit easier, a little quicker. Okay. And so we are going to glue these flaps down. And then what I did with this first one I made, I just folded these back to get the fold that I wanted. So basically I just found center and then folded these back. That is how I got that look. Now, as you can see, this is, if you had an envelope already this shape and size, it would save you some steps. But I didn't, so I just used what I had. All right, I'm going to go ahead and trim this. And then I use my corner rounder to make the top like that. And then I am going to ink around everything, and that way it has a nice look on the back here. All right, here we go. All right, and then I like to also put a little bit more darker contrast on this. So I'm going to put a little bit of my darker brown on here. Not that you'll see a whole lot of that, but I just like how that kind of layers it up and makes it look. All right, so I have already inked up my piece of piano paper. I'm just going to glue that on. And this is just a piece of music paper that I tore. It has 2 straight edges, one on the side, one on the bottom. Just trying to add some visual interest and some texture. And I just cut off the excess. And then I'm going to ink around all the edges. right. Now I'm ready to add one of the photos. I'm going to add this one. Do her first. So this just slides in, and I make sure that I get it centered. And then I turn it over and I glue this part here. The flap. I'm gluing the flap. And again, I just take my scissors to trim off the excess. I found that's the easiest way to do this. We're going to add some of the lace I picked here. Just think this Edwardian lace is so beautiful. I want to remind everybody that's watching that my wrap party will be this Sunday at 2 p.m. I will be giving away one of the smaller train journals, so you don't want to miss that. I'll also be giving away an embellishment packet of all the embellishments that we've made this month, as well as my leftovers. Also wanted to talk about my next journal series that's coming up. That's going to be the Christmas Palooza. Christmas Palooza will last longer than 1 month. I'm going to be making quite a few Christmas journals. I give them as gifts to friends and family. So most of the month is just going to be what you guys will actually see is embellishments. I'm going to focus on filming making Christmas embellishments that you can make for your journals, and then I will do flip throughs as I finish the different Christmas journals that I'm going to put the embellishments in. Okay, so I have one more here that I'm going to make while that's kind of drying before I sew it. Let me go ahead and do that. I don't know for sure that I'm going to ink this one since I used a stencil when I coffee dyed this one. I kind of feel like it looks pretty just the way it is. If you guys hear kids playing outside, my neighbor kids are outside playing, so you might hear some screaming, stuff like that. They're having a good time playing chase. It's not wanting to cut for some reason. Just trimming that with my scissors. Okay, so let's put this piece of music paper on. Again, normally I would be stenciling this one, but since it has a design on it already, I will just go with what's on here. And we're going to cut off that excess. And I will ink around all the edges. And I'm going to put our little gentleman here in this pocket. And I will glue this. And trim off the excess. These are pretty quick and easy to make. You can use this idea for any type of theme. Obviously your picture would change. You could use real photographs, and I think that would be cool depending on your theme. And then let's see, we'll go ahead and glue on our lace. I'm working on the digital for the Christmas Palooza series right now. I've released one Christmas digital. I'm mostly doing focal points, labels, and I'll be using a lot of original book pages and things like that in my embellishments this month. So definitely decide what Christmas book you want to use and follow along. I'd love to see what everybody makes. Right, and let me add some more details, and I will get these two sewed and we'll see what our finished product looks like. Machine pulled over. I'm just doing a straight stitch on this, and I keep this on the 3.5 when I do a straight stitch. Starting at a bottom corner, and I will back stitch this to secure it. See that? With the stitching around it, I just think it adds a really nice touch. Let's go ahead and sew this last one, and then we will look at our finished product. Little Luke is looking out the window at these little kids having a good time playing chase. You might hear him growl a little bit. Hopefully he doesn't start barking. He probably feels like he's missing out on all the fun. No, Luke. Okay, we are. Okay, what is hanging me out here? Okay, there we go. let's take a look at all of these. I think they turned out really well. And we'll make a really nice addition to the Train to the West series. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you to everyone that shows up for all my videos. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to keep it cute, keep it crafty, and keep making something out of nothing. Bye.